Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Expert Suck Sports Betting Podcast. I am Mike Day, and I am joined by Brandon Day.
Hello.
Hey, B, Tuesday night?
Post long weekend, post crazy weekend, actually.
Yeah, a lot to go. Yeah, and we kind of texted each other and talked about it last night, watching the college football championship game, that we had a lot to talk about and that we can talk about if we want to open the show that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've got some controversy to go over here. I don't know if it's much controversy as it is more just people complaining when they shouldn't be complaining. I'm just
Yeah.
going to say it straight up.
Yeah. I mean, yes. And I don't know if you're referring to the Buffalo Bills
I am
and the
referring to the
Denver
Buffalo Bills and our Denver Broncos.
Broncos game, and the Buffalo Bills fans, including the former coach now, since they let him
Yes,
go,
former.
really kind of went after the officials in that game. I don't probably not warranted.
No, I think they made the right call. And I think if you ask any other there's a little bias on my part, but if you ask if you've seen any other sports analysis, any other NFL people going over it, they made the right call.
Yeah, and almost
Talking about the interception that happened in overtime.
Right, the interception, reception, did he hit the ground with possession of the ball, that whole thing. If you don't know it by now, then you're probably not that big of a football fan. But yeah, and of course the referee community is going to stick together, and they're to the letter of all of them said that it was an interception. He did not have full possession. And there's so many angles of it now because social media has given every replay, slow motion, everything like that. And again, we're biased, we're Broncos fans, but you can clearly see McMillan's arm
It's
and
in
hand
between Brandon
go
Cooks
right
and the ball. Yeah, his arm was basically on Brandon Cooks' chest,
in
and
between
then
the
the ball,
ball
and then
and
there's the ball.
Cooks. Cooks never really had full possession of it. It was
I don't think so.
being bobbled, whatever, before any of his body parts, knees, hips, whatever, arms, the rest of his body hit the ground.
Yeah.
So that was the difference between that one and the one in
Well,
the Bears game,
the Bears
right?
game, yes. Devontae Adams, the Bears and Rams game, very similar play to where both players had the ball at one point, and then the defender came up. But Devontae Adams had complete and full possession of it, but when he went down to the ground, and then the ball
And
got
then the
ripped
ball
out.
came out. Then the defender ripped the ball out of his hands. But
Yes.
in that case, when he had complete full possession and then hit the ground and then the defender took the ball, he was down
It's
by
an
contact.
easy analogy I kind of thought of just now is like in basketball when there's a jump ball, both players have possession of the ball. It's not a jump ball until both players have possession. It's a loose ball until both players are able to both get it and stop.
Right, right. And in the case
So
of in the Broncos case, McMillan and Cooks, neither of them had possession of the ball,
no,
even when
it
they
was
hit the
up in the
ground.
air. Or it
But the
wasn't up
ball
in the
never
air.
hit the ground either.
No,
So when McMillan had it and took it from him, the ball was not dead on the ground. So, yeah,
also,
I mean,
Bills fans, you can't be complaining. You can't be putting this game on the refs, and you can't complain about the refs when you have 5 turnovers in a game.
yeah, and those 5 turnovers turned into 16 points.
How do you expect to win if you have 5 turnovers?
Right. And you lose by 3 in overtime, but your 5 turnovers gave the Broncos 16 points, including the one right before half where
Yes. Josh Allen
Josh
basically threw
Allen
the ball
just
behind him.
running and gets it knocked out of his hand because he's not taking care of the ball. And Denver gets an easy field goal, and you lost by a field goal, right? You lost by 3. So there's 3 points right there.
Well, two more things. Lil Jordan Humphrey dropped a wide open touchdown.
In the first quarter, right?
And then he came back and caught a touchdown. So, yes, it was in the first quarter.
And they're crying
It was on
about
the
that
first
one
possession.
too, like saying, did he have possession of it? Now,
Well, that was the Mims one.
Oh, that I'm
That
sorry.
was that
Yeah,
was Mims to send it to overtime, I'm pretty sure,
yeah, you're right.
which was a crazy catch. Um,
Plus,
Crazy
he
play.
completed the catch as he made his right foot down, going into the end zone. His left foot got down, and then he fell down and kind of bobbled the ball. But they were all
Well,
crying that he was bobbling the ball as he went out of bounds.
my second thing was there was a missed holding call in the end zone on Buffalo, which would have gave Denver a safety and would have ended the
And
game.
ended the game.
This was
Yeah.
at the start of overtime.
Right. Correct.
Would have ended the game. A
Yeah,
blatant
because
holding call. You can go look at the picture on Twitter.
yeah,
The dude's
the
arm is
dude's got
around his neck.
right, right, like that. Yeah.
So, Bills fans, I'm sorry. There is a bias here. Yes, we're both Broncos fans, but you can't complain when were missed calls and you have 5 turnovers.
Yeah, exactly. There's always going to be, missed calls, controversial calls. They're all,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
I think
But
the refs have done a great job in the playoffs. They did a good job in the Bears game too, the Bears and Chargers game. Or not
yeah.
Chargers, Rams, sorry. The other LA team. And then the Broncos and the Bills.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and again, it comes down to those turnovers. And I sent you that stat that I looked up that
Yeah.
the the teams that lose or the teams that win the turnover battle, meaning they have less turnovers than the other teams in the NFL in like what I send you the last whatever 20 years or something like that, win the game at a 69 or 70% rate.
Yeah.
So you can't, again, back to the 5 turnovers. You can't do that and expect your team to win the game.
Mhm.
So, yeah, sorry,
I
sorry,
have one
Bills
more
fans.
rant. Nick Wright on ESPN.
Oh,
You're the
geez, that
worst
guy.
commentator of all time.
Everybody
You
thinks he's
said the Broncos were going to be 7-10. We're in the AFC Championship game, so
yeah. Nick Wright. We're just like this little tiny podcast amongst our friends right now. He's got many more followers. He's on CBS, whatever. He's a guy. He's one of those guys. He's one of those clowns that
well, he's a
says
Chiefs fan.
and he says things for clickbait.
That too.
And unless he's really that kind of boneheaded, like smooth brained, that he believes some of the things that he says. But I think 90% of the things he's saying for clickbait, and good for him. I guess he gets the clicks. He's got a lot more viewers and whatever than we do, so we can rant at him all we want. But there's many, 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 many people I've seen on social media that believe the same thing we do. Like, where did this guy come from?
Yeah. I don't know
Like,
how
who are you? Look, who are you?
I don't know who gave him a analysis job.
Yeah,
But he's not the best.
like I said, he's kind of a clown.
I'm throwing shots here, but
Yeah, we're throwing strays, but he's a bit of a clown, and we're not the first people to say that.
no.
So, okay. Anything else we want to address
Poor
from
Bo
the weekend?
Nix.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
unfortunate.
Let's say that. Okay, one of
Tough.
the things I want to rant on that is some of the other meatheads and people on social media that are just insane, saying, "Well, he hurt. He wasn't hurt when he walked into the locker room. He wasn't hurt when he did the interviews." And if you saw him, if you've ever seen anybody roll an ankle or twist an
He
ankle,
was a
or
little
he was hobbling a little
yeah.
bit.
He wasn't putting
Number
all the
one.
weight on that ankle.
Number two, the guy is geeked on adrenaline.
I was just about to say. You know how much
They just
adrenaline's going to his body in that
they
moment?
just won in overtime. Adrenaline is an amazing,
We won our
amazing
first
drug.
playoff games since 2015?
Like 10 years, yeah, I think.
Yeah, 2015, 2016. I
Yeah.
would
So
too.
yeah, right. So what they're saying, the conspiracy theorists and the dough heads, like whatever, that he rolled it or broke it or whatever, celebrating in the locker room. Okay, how much do you think they're selling? What is he jumping off of benches and stuff and
Yeah,
landing?
I don't know about that.
No. Okay, so that's number two. That did not happen. He heard it during the game, at the end of the game. And then finally, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where it happened, how it happened.
No.
The result of it is he's out for the remainder of the playoffs with a broken ankle. That he just had surgery on it yesterday. So it doesn't change the fact that he broke his ankle, no matter
Yeah.
how he did it, right? So to like, what do you just want to blame him for trying to find a way to blame him to make yourself feel better, or what? I don't get it. Like why
Yeah.
they're trying to hunt down where he did it.
I don't know. It's
So
devastating news for sure, but
yeah,
you gotta take it. There's no reason to go investigate.
yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, it doesn't change the outcome of what
No,
happened. So
no,
anyway, those are our those are our football rants, and we're not even the football show.
I know.
Um,
But we got the Patriots on Sunday.
yeah,
So
1 o'clock.
Jared Stidham, he's a good backup.
He really is, and
He really is.
Peyton took him for a reason. Peyton went out and got him, kept him around for 4 years for a reason.
Yeah.
Now, he hasn't thrown a pass all in a regular season game all season,
Preseason.
so
But dude,
he's
you're
gonna
going
need
up
to be
against one of the
coached up.
best. He's going against one of the best defenses in practice. So that gives me a
Yeah,
little bit more confidence that he has to go up against dudes like Patrick Surtain and Riley Moss and
yeah,
Hufanga
yeah,
every single day in practice. So,
yeah,
and he's if you see some of his throws and some of the plays he's made there in Oakland and in the preseason, dude can play.
yeah, yeah,
So we'll
yeah. I
see how
mean,
it goes.
yeah, he just has to manage the game, um,
No, he really does.
find a way to score, and let the defense do what they do. Keep it. I mean, I don't know what the over under is right now, but I would probably already lean towards the under in this game.
Yeah.
But going to be a lot of defense in that game because New England's defense is really good as well. So they got to find a way. Sean Payton better have a plan. Okay, so what we're really here for, and what we usually do on Tuesday nights, is we do the off-season sports, which is the PGA. PGA is now in the second week of the season, so they're in full swing. We talk a little bit of TGL in conjunction with PGA. UFC, there's a big UFC coming up, so we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we were doing EPL. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, B. We
Yeah,
have
go for it.
officially given up on our EPL plays, and for a couple reasons. Yes, it's very difficult to find contrarian edges in the EPL and understand the betting. And then me mainly, we don't have enough time to devote to the EPL now with what we're doing with the PGA and that one and done.
Um,
We need a lot more time to prepare for the PGA, and the EPL, just me trying to figure out picks, it's too much.
yeah. Also, another point to that, excuse me, is NASCAR starts here in 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks.
3, I think it's the 15th.
I thought it was the first.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Sunday, February 1st is the Cookout Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
I should know that. I'm the NASCAR guy.
I know. And then Daytona is the 15th.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was looking at Daytona, which Daytona's not the first
So it looks like they
race.
take a week off and then they go into the Daytona and then the whole
Then the full
season starts.
season starts, and we will do NASCAR because I really like it. Number
We love
one,
it. Yeah.
Brandon loves it too. I've um, hooked Brandon into NASCAR, and it's not as hard. It's not as
No.
hard. We know our bets. We're going to do our 3 matchup plays. We may do some top finishers, and then away we go. Right. So
Yeah.
that makes it a lot easier. Sorry, I got an itch.
No, you're good.
So okay, no more EPL. Sorry if you enjoyed that, listeners, soccer fans. But yeah, just can't. I enjoy watching it. I still enjoy watching it. I'll probably still watch it on Saturday and Sunday mornings just to watch. But okay, we had no UFC last weekend, so we're not going to recap that. So let's recap our TGL last weekend we kind of did, or last Tuesday we kind of did while we were on. The New York Golf Club won 8-3 over Jupiter Links, and there is a TGL match going on right now,
It should
and
be done.
the Jupiter Links is losing again.
They're on
to
hole 12, and they're losing to LA 5-2.
5-2. So, and they only play 15 holes.
So,
So,
yeah, that
it's almost
they can
closed out.
mathematically tie.
They
That's
can
their
mathematically
best.
tie. And Jupiter Link still has a hammer play, I think, so they could technically get 2 points for one hole.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a chance, but it's pretty slim. It's just Jupiter Links isn't the best team.
No.
So now let's go into the PGA. What we did last week. Okay, so what we told everybody is we are in the Splash Sports Rick Run Good one and done. For every week, we have to pick one golfer and can't use them again. And whatever they earn, you earn points for the contest. And then we're keeping some standings. There's over 5,500 entries in this contest. And so the Sony Open was last week. The winner was Chris Gotterup, minus 16. Neither one of us really thought all that much about Chris Gotterup. Maybe we should have, but
save him.
Yeah, they were kind of talking about that on one of the podcasts. Like, what's the ceiling for Gotterup this?
I don't think this is his ceiling.
It's not. I mean, they're saying his ceiling is maybe 3 wins and maybe a major.
Because I don't know about a major this year, but I think he finishes high in 1 or 2 majors. I don't think he wins one, but this definitely isn't his only win on tour this year.
Right. I think I agree with that. Yeah, majors are tough. He was
Majors are really tough, especially
tied for 3rd at the Open Championship. I think he came in 3rd. So he's capable.
He is capable. Yes. I just think this year a lot of people are looking for a lot of big things. Scotty's trying to complete the Grand Slam, so I think he's going to be going all out in majors.
That's the US Open is the one he needs for the career Grand Slam.
Exactly. I think other dudes are trying to prove a point here as well. So, especially Ray is trying to as well.
And now that I think about it, I may look at Gotterup for the Open Championship again because, and you saw this watching him this weekend too. A lot of wind, and at Wiley, he was hitting those stingers low.
He's got the 1 iron, dude.
Yeah, low bullets through the wind, and was making incredible shots. So if he can do that, he can really contend at the Open Championship because that's the kind of shot you need there.
Well, and I think the Open fits his game a lot better too. There's not a lot of OB, so he can kind of just
bomb and
the Open isn't that long. If I'm remembering right, he can kind of, depending on where it is, honestly. So he can just kind of bomb. Like that's what he did all last weekend was just he would hit drives and have a wedge in, and it's like, geez, brother. He hit one like 341.
Yeah,
which was nuts. So I think saving him for later is
Royal
a good play
Birkdale.
here.
So we'll have to look into Royal Birkdale a little bit for the Open Championship to kind of see if Gotterup could be a good fit. I think that's Southport, England. But okay, that's Gotterup.
It is Southport, England. Good job, Dad.
Okay, so our one and done picks last week and where we stand. I'll go first, Brandon.
Go for it.
I took Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor finished T13. He was in the lead. Man,
he was.
The first 2 days, I'm like, oh, let's go, Nick Taylor. And then day 3, he was either even par or over par.
Yeah, day 3 was the one that
kind of
ruined you.
Took him out of contention. But he did. He finished fine. I'll take a T13. Although that puts me tied in the contest. That puts me tied for 794th place, which is not in the money.
Out of 5,000 people.
Out of 5,500 people, that's not a bad start.
Not bad.
All right, you do yours.
Yeah, I had Siwoo Kim, who finished tied for 11th. He had a really rough first day. and then came back the second day and was like 5 under that day. And
Yeah,
then kind of just
he was in danger of missing the cut. He was
he
4
was.
over on
I
the
know.
first day.
And then it might have been, it was somewhere between 5 and 7 under the second day, and really just reeled it back in. He had another 5 under the first or the last day, or the third or last day. And then the last day he played well too. So that puts me tied for 492nd, which it's in the money. It's got
Yeah,
like,
top
I got like
$10%.
$60 out of our like
Well, right
whatever.
now.
Yeah.
If they paid it out right now,
If they paid it out
yeah,
right now, I got
you would be in
$60.
the money. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, they said they're going to pay the top 10%. So that's like 550th place. So if you
I'm
stay in
there.
the top 500, you're going to cash.
Yeah.
So good on you. Good job, B. We do a DFS lineup, Brandon and I, and we're going to do another one tonight. For the Sony Open, our DFS lineup was not great. It was in the red. We missed the money line. We were, yeah, and here's
Chris
why.
Kirk, dude.
Yeah, and your guy, EVR. We both liked him though.
Yeah.
He let us down. So Chris Kirk and Eric Van Rooyen missed the cut. So
Yeah. Sometimes it's
if you're
tough to go off statistics.
yeah, if you're gonna win a contest in the DFS, number one, if you're gonna make the money line cut, none of your players can miss the cut. You got to have all 6 of your dudes playing all 72 holes. And we'll talk a little bit about that on the course coming up and the tournament coming up. But yeah, you can't have 2 guys miss the cut and expect to make the money line. So we got to do better, and we'll have another chance this week. Okay, so that's a perfect segue into this week's action. And we are going, since we don't have any EPL, we are going to kick things off with the UFC 324 this Saturday night. It's the first UFC event with Paramount that Dana White and Paramount made a deal. So, and it's a numbered event. It's at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this card is legit.
Jeez. Yeah,
Dana put some good matchups together.
I mean, you might as well. And this isn't even that, like, this isn't the biggest title fight in the world, but it's great.
It's going to be good. So let's go through it.
One. Yeah.
Do I have a slide for this or no?
I don't know.
Oh, I kind of do.
Kind of do. What?
I actually do. Okay, so you're going to see these big names here. Okay, so here's the title fight.
Dark.
Upper left. Justin Gaethje, the number 4 contender against the number 5 contender, Paddy Pimblett. But this is for the interim and the vacated lightweight title that Ilia Topuria vacated a few months ago. So one of these 2 guys is going to be the new
Bruce Buffer
lightweight champion. What do you think?
I like Gaethje. And
yeah,
I like Gaethje a lot.
And it's interesting because we were talking about this right before we came on. Some of these odds are a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Where you could, if you handicap this correctly, you could find some great deals. And this is one of them, because Gaethje is a plus 190 money line just to win, right? Gaethje hits hard.
Yes,
I mean,
he does.
Pimblett is a big lightweight. Like, he'll make the weight, and then by the time he rehydrates and eats and whatever before the fight, he's big.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think he can hang. I don't think he's seen someone with the amount of power that Justin Gaethje has, and it might throw him off a little bit. Because who was Paddy Pimblett's last fight?
I have no idea.
It was a couple months ago.
Do you know? Are you quizzing me?
Looking it up.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I was seeing what it was. Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler. Yeah, and he won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chandler might have been a little washed on that fight. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll have to look at this a little bit more. We'll have to also see what our guy JT Springsteen does with the card, the event card. If those of you are not familiar with it, we have a really good friend that does outstanding with UFC money line picks. Um, he knows the fight game, and we'll get his picks, and I usually post them to Instagram. And I am going to put one of our units, and if you're degenerates, you know, units, you talk in units, you don't talk in dollars. I'm going to put one of our units on every straight bet because there's going to be, you can count them, however many fights there are. Um, I think there's typically 12. There might be 13. One of them dropped out. The Harrison Nunez fight got canceled because
Yeah.
Harrison had neck surgery. I was so looking forward to that fight because I wanted to see Kayla Harrison just knock or destroy Nunez back into retirement. But that's for another day. So yeah, JT will have his picks. I'll put one unit straight bet on uh, every pick, uh, whether it's the money line, whatever, and see how we do this year, starting in January all the way to December.
I like it. That'll be
Okay,
fun.
some of the other big fights. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Well, Sean O'Malley and Song Yadong in the
Yeah,
bantamweight fight for the co-main. Sean O'Malley being the third rank and Song Yadong in the fifth rank.
and O'Malley is the favorite, not a heavy favorite, but a minus 205 favorite. So he is. But again, man, you can make a case
You can make
for
a
Song
case for
for
Yadong.
for Yudong. I think this is kind of a fraud check fight for
Oh,
O'Malley.
it definitely is 100%.
Yeah, because Yudong is legit. Like he can beat guys in different ways,
Yeah.
and O'Malley he strikes. I mean, he's an elite striker, but he's fallen on some
Well, yeah.
tougher bouts.
Yadong's past two fights have been Peter Yan, which went to a decision, and Peter Yan is now
The champion.
the bantamweight champ, and then Henry Cueto, which also went to a decision. So
Yeah, if Yudong's
Henry
taken,
Cueto is a historically good fighter whenever he fights.
well, he's retired now, but
And yes, but
not yeah. And if Yudong's taken those guys to decisions, that says a lot.
yeah.
So that's going to be a great fight. Then, then the heavyweight one of our favorites ever.
Derek
So
Lewis.
it's the number 5 contender Waldo Cortez Acosta who hits
Yeah,
hard.
he does.
The dude is a tank against one of the most colorful fighters I think ever in the UFC. Some of the greatest interviews you will ever hear.
Go look him up.
Go look up Derek Lewis on YouTube. He's the number 8 contender in the heavyweights. Please do yourself a favor and go look up
You
Derek
won't regret it.
Lewis UFC interviews
You won't regret it.
with Joe Rogan. You will laugh for a good 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say because there's some colorful language and things, but it's awesome.
It's
He
pretty
is
good.
great. He's great. He's one of our favorites. I don't know if he's going to win this fight. Waldo is a minus 325 favorite, but Derek Lewis still has heavy hands. So
Um,
he catches guys coming forward and he puts them to sleep.
not to I think if Derek Lewis doesn't get him in the first round,
Oh yeah,
he's cooked.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, yeah, so they may be throwing heavy hands in the first round, so
Yeah.
that'll be entertaining. And then in the women's flyweight, we have the number 2 contender, Natalia Silva, against the former champion and number 5 contender Rose Namajunas. She's a Denver fighter.
She is. She's from
Tra-
Colorado.
trains here in Denver, so we like her. She's another fraud check thing. She's a lot like O'Malley, right?
Yeah.
A former champion trying to make her way back. She has awesome MMA game. She can strike. She can submit. She's just, sometimes she's just fought too many times, I think. And some of these fighters have passed her.
Well, she's gone against some pretty big names. Her past couple fights being Firo and Blanchfield.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Firo was a champion, right? Until Harrison beat her or somebody beat her.
pretty sure something like that.
Yeah.
And Blanchfield, I'm pretty sure, had a shot at the title as of recent.
Mhm. Yeah, Natalia Silva is a heavy favorite. She's a -410 favorite. I don't think I would go Rose money line on that one. That's a tough ask. It's a
Yeah.
tough ask.
She's beaten Rose beat Tracy Cortez last year. Um, Lost to Blanchfield. Honestly, I think this one is kind of a toss up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I
Again,
don't.
we'll have to see where JT lands on Rose.
This is a hard. That's a hard fight to pick. I don't.
Mhm.
I have a hard time looking at it and choosing as of right now.
Yeah. Well, do the next one because that's going to be a tough one to pick too.
Yeah, Arnold, the flyweight fight, number 6, Arnold Allen versus number 10, Gene Silva. Yeah,
Gene Silva, fighting nerd.
he
Probably,
is.
I don't know if he's the best fighting nerd because he's lost recently. Look him up. I think he's lost recently.
Yeah.
And now Carlos Prages is probably the best fighting nerd. But that gym is crazy good.
Yeah. Arnold hasn't had much of a test as of right now. Well, Gene Silva did lose to Diego Lopez.
Which no shame in that,
No,
right?
not at all. Um,
Yeah.
hasn't really fought anyone else other than Diego Lopez. He beat Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah. Bryce Mitchell's
Which
on his way down.
yeah,
He's talented. He's a talented striker, that's for sure.
he
Gene
really is.
Silva
Yeah,
is.
all
So
those dudes are.
that'll be a very interesting matchup. And the bantamweight's getting loose. Look at Dana putting the bantamweights up.
I know.
The next one is the number 2 contender, Umar Nurmagomedov, in the bantamweight division against Davison Figueiredo, the number 6 contender. So we have the 3 versus 5 and the 2 versus 6. But look at Nurmagomedov's odds. He's a
I
minus 1450 favorite.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Yeah.
His only loss is where was it? It was Marab.
Yeah, Divashili,
So
right?
yeah,
Who is the champion? Or no,
no,
he lost.
yeah, I think if I'm remembering right, he lost to Peter Yan.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. But former champion, Marab. Yeah, Umar is he's in that right ground and pound control camp of all those guys, but he's very good, very talented.
Yeah.
I think in that fight, the better play is to try to do whatever method and round, right? Either by knockout in
It'll
one of those
probably
rounds or submission in one of those rounds.
if I were to put money on it, I would probably put it submission. Just knowing Umar and
Yeah.
where
So
he's from.
one of the plays that the Discord loves is like either knockout TKO and round ladder or submission ladder, meaning submission round 1, submission round 2, submission round 3. You bet all 3 of them.
Yeah,
And the odds like change as the rounds go.
This might go the distance though.
Yeah, if we get a decision, then your whole ladder is cooked. So it's a risk. But if you, I don't know,
Looking at
with those odds,
looking at past fights with Umar though, a good majority of them have come down to the decision.
Ugh, okay.
So
that might not be. All right,
yeah.
don't do that. I might do it, but don't do that. It's worth some sprinkles. It's worth coffee money to ladder that submission probably with the rounds. So that's how I roll. I got to make UFC interesting when I bet it. So
Yeah, I don't blame you.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's Saturday night. It's on Paramount. So you have to have a Paramount subscription, and then I think you have to buy the UFC add-on with it. So
I don't think it's too much.
look at your, I think it's $69
But you get
for the year. For the year.
for the year. Yeah.
Yes, correct. So yeah, you get all the fights, including the numbered fights, for the year for that $69, rather than paying $89 per fight for pay-per-view. So it's a better deal.
Yeah, it's $8.99 a month.
Yeah. So then, yeah, you're right. So then, and then you get cool shows.
Compared to $100 a month, which it was for pay-per-view.
Yeah. So you get cool shows with it too. So okay, that's UFC. We will have JT's picks. I was trying to get JT to join us tonight and do it live, but he had
Busy
training.
boy.
He had training. So he is a busy guy. All right, so golf. We already talked about TGL tonight, so we're past that. We're on to the PGA Tour.
It's 4-7 now. Just looking back at the score on hole 15.
Oh, okay. Then it's closed out.
Yeah.
Because even with a hammer, they can't get it.
No.
Okay, so this week for the PGA Tour is the American Express, which is at the PGA West Stadium course in La Quinta, California. But it's not only at the PGA West Stadium course. They play Thursday and Friday, they alternate. And they play the Jack Nicklaus course, and then the La Quinta course. And then on Saturday, they play the stadium course, and on Sunday, they play the stadium course. So 2 rounds on the tougher course. And they have revamped PGA West, the stadium course, the Pete Dye course, and made it a lot tougher than it used to be not because of this, but it's good that they did that. There is a very famous golfer, Jon Rahm, who's now on the Live Tour, but had some colorful language about this tournament, saying it was a bleeping putting contest. So kind of a Peace OS putting contest is what he said. But whatever. It's tougher now. So come back to the tour before you and see what it's like again, Jon Rahm. Take a little live shot there.
Follow Brooks.
We'll see Brooks here in a little bit.
We will.
The Farmers. Okay, let me ask you this before we get into this. Have you ever watched a minute of live golf?
No, sir.
I have not either. So that tells you everything you need to know right there. We watch more TGL than we watch live.
Yeah.
Okay. So the American Express. Anything you want to say about the course before we get into our picks?
I didn't really look much into it this week. I probably could have. Work was very busy today.
Right.
Sometimes I get a chance in work to just kind of like go on my phone for 5 minutes, which I'm not supposed to, but sometimes I find a moment and I was able to look. I was not able to do that today. Okay. So if that gives you how my workday went. So that's how my workday went.
Yeah, I gave everybody a bit of a little update on these courses. The first 2 courses, Nicklaus and La Quinta, they're going to score well. It's for these guys. Apparently, it's very easy. Now, what they're saying you need to win this tournament is driving accuracy. Although the rough isn't as long as it was at the Sony, but there's places where you want to put the ball.
I did see this. There's a lot of water.
Yeah, right.
So accuracy out the tee can be big.
7
There's
holes?
like 7 holes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then putting. And it always comes down to putting. Here's the thing, and I gave this tidbit out last week, and I put it into the model. And I use Rick Rungood's model, Rick Gaiman's model, full disclosure. Go to rickrungood.com. It's a great site. You can put in whatever you want to put. But I put in birdie percentage and bogey avoidance, which, okay, that makes sense, right? If you make birdies, and there's a lot of opportunities to make birdies on this course, then typically you're going to win. And if you avoid bogeys, you're typically going to win. These guys, if they're going to make a bogey, it's usually a 3-putt bogey.
Or they went OB.
Yeah, or they went in the water. But yeah, bogey avoidance. Okay, so let's get into odds favorites. There is a Scotty. There is a Scotty Scheffler sighting for this. He hasn't played here ever,
He didn't.
or in
Yeah,
a long time.
I think you're right because he didn't play here last year.
He hasn't played here in a while. It's a pretty healthy lineup this week.
Yeah,
So
it is.
Scheffler is the odds-on favorite. He's plus 280. Ben Griffin is number 2 on the odds board at
Which I don't.
plus 2,000. So you get 2.8 to 1 on your money with Scheffler, all the way up to 20 to 1 for Ben Griffin, the next lowest guy.
It's down to 2.
Yeah.
Sorry. Which I don't. I don't think Ben Griffin should be as high as he
Well,
is
and then Sam
this
Burns
week.
is number 3. He's
Nah,
plus
it's Ludwig at
2,500.
number 3.
Oh, it is on DraftKings?
Yeah,
Oh, I updated this morning or today.
I'm
Okay, my
looking at it
bad.
right now.
My bad.
Yeah, it's
There
Ludwig.
must have been some money come in on
Which
Oberg.
maybe I don't know. And then Sam Burns, then Russell Henley, rounding out the top 5.
Okay. Yeah. So some big names: Scheffler, Griffin, Oberg, Burns, Henley, McIntyre,
Bobby
Cantlay.
Mack.
Cantlay, we're gonna wait and see. Cantlay is a wait and see.
I saw some things on Cantlay, which was like he starts the year off really good and then ends the year really good. I don't know if I believe it.
He has played well in California, the California tournaments.
Yeah,
So
he has.
keep an eye on that. I want to see how he does in this one. This is his first tournament of the year. So, because he has disappointed us many times that we bet him
So many times.
Yeah. So I want to see what kind of form Cantlay is. So I'm not picking Cantlay. Let's get into our picks. I'll let you go first.
Cool. So I went with the defending champ here, Sepp Straka. 12th on odds boards, tied for 49th in 2022. I'm kind of playing. See, I kind of talked about it last week, where it's like, do you go chalk or do you go someone else who isn't as highly owned or as highly picked? I feel like Straka is going to be very highly picked this week, just because he is the defending champ, and does play well here. At least he did last year. So we'll see. These few weeks are very these first couple weeks are very testy, at least in my opinion, to where you just kind of got to figure something out.
Yeah, and the good thing is and we've talked about signature events. This is just a regular event. However, this is a 54
It's a
hole
50. I did see that.
cut.
Yeah.
So the players get to play because all the amateurs are with them. Blah blah blah. Whatever. It gets a little squirrely and a little chaotic the first couple days, but the cut is not until after Saturday.
Yeah.
So your guys are guaranteed 3 rounds, which is great for DFS, and we'll get into that here in a little bit. I like this pick, B. I'm not
It's
mad
between
at it. The dude can play here.
He can. And he's played well. He played well last year on tour. I think this is his first event of the year. I don't think he played last week. It was between him and then JT Poston, who we need to look at for DFS.
Okay.
Just kidding, if he's cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, if he fits. Because, we're going to have to talk about that here shortly, about how the DFS strategy is. Okay, so my one and done for the American Express is going to be Siwoo Kim. So I'm playing Siwoo a week after Brandon had some success with Siwoo. He was tied 11th last week. He is a former champion at this event, so that's pretty good course history. Number 8 on the odds board currently. He's gone T51, not great last year, but he did not play very good last season. It was good to see him play so much better last week.
He didn't play good early.
Yeah, especially after that bad start. Like, he gutted it out. Like,
yeah,
he kind of turned it on. Hit some amazing iron shots last week.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah.
He did.
T25, T22, T11, and the win here. So, he can do it. And, all we really need is just to, again, for the contest, don't have a guy miss a cut. Don't get a 0.
Yeah, seriously.
Get guys that are capable of getting top tens, and I think both of our guys can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do something here. Oh, where is it?
Finding the slide.
Okay. No, I'm finding the screen share.
Or the screen
There
share.
it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's always the one with the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Boomer.
Okay. Okay, here it comes.
Yeah,
Okay, can you see that?
sure can.
You see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, because I go to the screen and my arrow, you see my little arrow moving?
Yeah, I can see your arrow.
Okay,
I
so
zoom
this
in anyways.
is
So
okay. This is the DraftKings single entry, $5 single entry contest DFS for the Amex. And you can look right here at the top and by salary, look how much more salary Scotty is
it's
given.
crazy.
Yeah. So he's really, if you think about it, he's worth two $7,100 golfers down here. Right.
That's
So
nuts.
here's what we have to ask ourselves. Do we build a lineup with Scotty? And we would call this a stars and scrubs lineup, meaning if you take Scotty, you're going to have to go down into the 6K range and find at least 2 to 3 guys. All
Don't
right?
pick Michael
Or
Block.
no, right. I have some names here that
I saw some
I
names
don't
too.
I don't mind that we can get a lineup with Scotty. So it depends if that's the way you want to roll and see if we can do it. Otherwise, you can get
I don't
like
think we've ever tried this. I think we should
the
do
star,
it.
the stars and scrubs.
I don't think we've tried it. Yeah.
Okay. So first thing to do on a
We
stars and
might have.
scrubs
We might have actually.
lineup is to throw the top guy in. It's a lot of things I'm hearing is like single entry DFS players probably won't play Scotty. They're going to try to find some value in the like getting two $9,000 guys like a Burns or a Fitzpatrick or a McIntyre and see if they can
That
have
makes
more
sense.
points together than Scotty does. Because if you have to go down to the 6,000 range like we do,
But I
um,
saw some
you
names.
might find some guys that miss the cut. Okay, can I throw one 6,000 guy out
Yeah.
to make this work? 66. Where's my 66 golfers? This guy played really good last week. He's the other Kim, SH Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, so right now these game logs don't have the Sony, right? But what did he do at the Sony last week?
It was
He
pretty
played
good.
really good. He was T13. Yeah, and has the game for this this course. Bogey avoidance, birdie making. That's what he does. High on both. So I don't. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay, I'll now you tell me the 6,000 guy you were thinking about.
I saw a few of them. I do like Davis Riley and Billy Horschel, which I don't know if Billy Horschel was in the 6 or the 7s.
He's in 68.
I always am a fan of Billy Horschel.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. There's a couple guys that popped.
What else do you have to say?
Lee Hodges. He was T6 last week.
Okay. Bigger
RSM
field.
Classic T4 has a decent history here.
Billy Horschel did not play too well last week. He barely made the cut.
Okay. What does he do? Do you have anything on him for this tournament?
I'm gonna go
Course
look.
history or anything?
Oops.
I'm a big course history guy. Davis Riley. What did Davis Riley?
I was about to say Davis Riley too, by the way. He didn't play here last year.
Okay. Was he at the Sony last week?
Yeah. Or Davis Riley or Billy Horschel.
Either. I know Lee Hodges was because he took 6th.
I don't think he was.
And then the other guy I looked at that popped was Bud Colley, who was T24 last week and has a pretty good history at the American Express.
Which one would you
I'm
rather
not trying
do?
to talk
Hold on. Which one would you rather do? Lee Hodges or Bud Colley?
Lee Hodges.
Go Lee Hodges.
Okay. All right.
I like it.
That gives us 7,500. So we can go up into the 7,500s or, higher than that and work our way back down.
Who's in the 75?
Grazerman, McCarthy, Mitchell, Michael Kim, Smalley, Homa, Bridgman, who I think had a good Sony.
I'm not mad about Grazerman. I saw a lot of people that were talking about DFS and Grazerman.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that either. I Garrard's there at 76.
I saw some Garrard there too.
Yeah, Garrard, what, 2nd last week, right? I wish they would have updated this. What did Garrard do? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not mad at Grazerman.
I like Grazerman. Let's go Grazerman.
Okay. Okay, so that gives us still 7,500 because he was on the nose. Keith Mitchell, Smalley, Michael Kim, Bridgman, 74, Brian Harmon. Not as many waggles last week, I noticed. Grillo, Stevens. A lot of talk about Stevens, Valimaki, Kiefer, McCarthy, Novak. Man, a lot of these guys just don't do anything for me.
Where's Alex Noren?
He's up here.
Oh, is he higher than 75?
Yeah, he's an 88.
Ugh, brutal.
Which again, if we throw another 60 or 6,000 golfer in there, we could probably get him in. Let's do something real quick. If you like Noren, that would leave us with 62. There's guys down there at the 62s, and there's one name that I wouldn't mind that would fit.
Do it.
He's a 6,000 golfer. I mean, it's a total chance, but the guy can play.
If one of these dudes does well, then you're in such higher place.
Yeah. So Emilio Gonzalez was T50 at the Sony last week. He high bogey avoidance, high birdie making.
Rock with it.
And then this is an insane lineup.
I love it.
There is so much variance.
We got to figure something out for this here.
Well, okay. So a lot of the podcasts were saying if you're ever going to go very high variance and risky, this is the tournament, because I think the last, let's just say 6 or 7 years, they said the winner of this tournament has been over plus 100 odds.
Yeah. Straka last year.
Yeah. So these guys are heavy way over plus 100 odds to win the tournament. But it fits kind of the trend. And I think SH Kim, Hodges, Noren can win it. Grazerman can win it. Gonzalez can't win it. But if he makes the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Scheffler may not even win, but you just kind of have to have him there just in case he does. Yeah. But this is his first tournament out for the year. So he's probably tuning up. I don't know what the first signature event is coming up, but yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
It's the I think it's Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's the Pro-Am. Oh,
yeah.
No, it's the Farmers.
Farmers is a signature event?
I'm pretty sure. Is it not?
I don't think the Farmers is that big. I think it's AT&T Pebble Beach.
Yeah. So that's not
Yeah,
for
yeah,
another.
because the purse is way higher.
Yeah, that's not for another 3 weeks. Yeah, it is. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, so it goes Farmers, Phoenix Open, and he'll play in all these, but he's gearing up, getting he doesn't want to start like he did last year. So,
Yeah.
And he's the best player in the world by a lot. He's now become a top like 10 putter, that's just scary because that used to be the ding on his game, was putting. But okay, I am going to keep this. I'm not going to hit update entry because it kind of messes with our stuff. I got to get back to the stream. Okay. So,
Yeah,
do
I
we
like
want
it.
to? Why don't you recap that real quick?
Yeah. So our picks for the American Express, Scotty, S. Is it S.H. Kim?
Just say SH
S.H.
Kim.
Kim.
Yeah,
Yeah. Lee
yeah.
Hodges, Max Grazerman, Alex Noren, and you're gonna have to say his name.
Emilio
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 Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I want Emilio to pop. Let's get a top 20 out of
I
Emilio.
know. That'd be great.
We would probably win. Yeah, I'm the biggest Emilio Gonzalez fan ever this week.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. I did see some people jump on and then jump off, so I don't know what that means. If they were taking in the show for a little bit, kind of maybe seeing where we were at. Um, we have good golf content.
We do have good golf content.
I will give Brandon and I at least a little bit of credit. We know these golfers. We know who they are.
I didn't know Emilio Gonzalez. I'm
We
sorry.
make an effort. Yeah,
I will admit that.
nobody really knew. I didn't know him until I ran the model, and I'm like, whoa, dude, guy can play. He had a lot of green categories, so the guy has enough game to do it, but
Yeah.
he qualified off the Corn Ferry Tour. So anyway, all right, B. Anything else that we want to cover this week?
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Yep. 1:00 on Sunday. They're the first game. We'll see right at the start how. I mean, Stidham's going to have some nerves. He's got to throw.
I'd be crapping myself.
Yeah. I hope Peyton gets him at least a couple easy throws. Everybody kills Sean Payton, for all the screen passes. They throw more screen passes than anybody else in the league. But in this case, it's probably going to be okay. Get him comfortable. Get a good game plan in there.
Hey, to quote unquote Nick Foles, who beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl as a backup, backups do historically good against Patriots in championship-like games.
That was such a super troll by him.
I love it. That was the best. That may have been the tweet of the year.
Yeah, it was so good. Just trolling the Patriots fans. So good. Good job, Nick Foles. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm excited for it. We have a lot going on for sports, which is great. Brandon and I just love the fact that we have this one and done contest. It gives
fun.
us so much to watch and sweat. I mean, watching our guys. Yeah, I was going through it when Nick Taylor was like falling down the leaderboard. I'm like, oh, dude, just make a birdie. You know you can. So, anyway, yeah, it'll be fun. All right, B. I'm sure you still have to eat dinner. I still have to eat dinner. I haven't made dinner yet. So.
I got pizza.
Oh, good for you.
Free pizza.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Best type of pizza.
I have some ideas. So, all right. Well, thanks everyone. If you like this show and you like the content, please hit subscribe. We need a lot more subscribers. I was even like asking Chat GPT how to get more YouTube subscribers. They have a plan for me. So let's see if I can execute and grow some subscribers. Somebody was making fun of me on Instagram because I made a comment in a Buffalo Bills post. And he's like, whoa there, dude, you have 170 followers on Instagram. I'm like, hey, if you follow us, we'll have 171. That was my reply. I'm like, I'm not engaging you. But yeah, help us out there on Instagram too. Give us a follow on that account. It doesn't do anything. Subscribing, following, all it takes is a click. You don't have to pay any more attention to us after that. So please do. It helps us out. All right, that's it. That's my groveling. That's my begging for subscribers. But
They
I
all
like
do it.
I like the content. I think it's fun.
It's fun.
We're going to keep doing it. We have a full PGA Tour season, so you're going to see us every Tuesday night for the next, I don't know, 30, 40 weeks. So good, B.
Sure am.
All right. We will be here next Tuesday night to recap everything and give the picks out for, I believe it's the Farmers next week, the debut of Brooks. So join us then. We'll have a lot to say.
Go Broncos.
And go Broncos. All right. Thanks, everyone.